Terrana. This is a world where magic comes alive, where people live alongside mystical creatures with magical powers. These creatures are known to all as Mystimon. Some fear these creatures, but others imprint them and call upon them to fight by their side. Mystimon are found all over this world, but this world is under siege by forces from beyond and within. Ghosts, demons, horrific eldritch terrors from beyond this world, and an evil cult worshipping unknowable and terrible beings. Now, an enigmatic group of investigators sets out to stop these incursions and defend the world from the terrors of the void, as they work to end the machinations of a madman in Mystimon Saga: Hidden Archives. But we need to apply the fire vulnerability. Okay, we have applied the fire vulnerability from your spell. Okay, it's Graven's turn. Graven is going to... Let's see, what is Graven going to do? I think Graven is actually going to chase after Coldra. 25 feet. Moves down here, and it's going to target Coldra with his hand.
Get that shit away from me. We don't know where it's been.
It strikes at you with his hand, trying to grasp your throat. Does 36 hit?
It does indeed.
Okay, so 36 does hit. Let's see. It then applies Siphon Life. Make a Fortitude save.
Okay.
34, which is a failure.
I mean, I assume so with his DC being like a 40 something.
41.
He's probably, yeah.
Yes,
So
I don't
you are
think
drained one.
damage them. We're just supposed to get the fuck out of here.
You are drained 1.
Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
That is just mean.
Necromancer go burr.
Drain your life out of you and turn you into an ice cube.
You know who else will turn you to an ice cube?
Wait, what? Shut up.
No. Listen, I got this. I can take him on in a fight.
I was about to say, have you seen what they're capable of doing? If
The
we fight,
skull
if we
giant
actually try to
strikes at
beat one of
Aradel
those
with its glaive and
die.
hits. And Aradel screams back at Rat, "Goblin, for once in your life, shut up."
Finally, someone gets it.
It is Ira's turn. Where is Ira? Oh, Ira is over there. So Ira is going to... Let's see. She actually doesn't even have a heal spell. Unfortunately. She is going to cast Snowball at Graven and probably... just don't do anything.
Yes, I have a feeling like whatever
That's not going to do anything. Ira just bolts. Ira just bolts and screams, "Koi, get out of here!" Aranel is going to follow suit as I deal with the cat. Cat does not want to stop. Deanna, let's see. Deanna's going to move over here. Get ready to get out here. Get the bleep out of here. Willow, move over here. Get ready to get the bleep out of here. Koi is actually going to listen to her fiance for once. And she moves down there. The Skull Champion is going to go after Sarah. Fleur calls out to Sarah, "Sarah, get out of here!" And it claws at Sarah with a critical hit.
Oh.
Shit. She is going to take a lot of damage. I didn't even... I hit the damage, not the... Okay. We'll just do that. She took a lot of damage. That hurt. It claws at her again. And it critically misses. Fleur. And seeing her wife get hit by that, suddenly her eyes glow a bright white light as the bracelet around her wrist shatters. And she casts Draw the Lightning on the Skull Champion.
Yes, I think someone might have broken a power wave.
So the Skull Champion needs to roll a basic reflex save. Damn it, critically succeeds.
It's like, are you sure about what you said earlier about the dice?
Yeah.
Listen, bro, I'm sorry. I took all of the luck. And it distributed
But
to
you
him.
took all of our player luck and decided to just give it to the DM. You sold out our luck.
I told you all to make your prayers. Apparently you didn't listen.
I was about to say,
You didn't tell us it was rigged.
because I
mean,
don't
to be
think
fair-
our
Mage.
medium voice thing is going to do anything about dice.
Skull Mage is going
to
to
be fair,
move
he is a
over
Lich
here.
King.
And it is going to cast, let's see, it is going to cast Acid Arrow targeting Fleur. And it hits Fleur. Roll damage. So Fleur takes some damage. And Graven snaps at his Skull Mage and says, I said keep them alive. Fool. Everything myself. I may. It's your turn. You're kind of off guard at the moment because you're on Huldra's shoulder, who's trying to get you the heck out of here and save your life. What are you going to do?
I mean, like, I can move faster than this guy.
I mean, yeah, he will put you down if you're going to continue running.
Hey, I just want to do a cheeky little bastard thing.
I was about to
You're-
say, if it's going to involve an attack or reflex save, don't. It's probably going to. He's probably going to quit
Listen,
16.
I love
and
gambling.
will fail.
Listen, I have been gambling this entire time.
You're on a goalless shoulder. What?
Listen, I'm gambling. Anyways, grieving
In
straight.
in this case, only a nat 20 will freaking hit, considering how we haven't even damaged the guy yet.
Graven
That was a regular
dodges handily.
And I still got a hero point. I mean,
You
a
can
story
try.
point. Use them or lose them.
And they critically misses instead.
Anyways, I'm out. I have 40 movement speed. I can move. The big guy, I think it can put me down now. I thought I could hit him.
He will do such.
Thank you. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
You meet up with Soma.
I still have the normal movement speed of 30. How are y'all getting the extra 10?
And Soma, Soma says, I may, you attract the wrong people.
It comes with the studies. You study runes and you study eldritch abominations. You better be prepared to have somebody try to kill you or take you.
Makoto, it is your turn. You can cast Garden of Healing now.
I think we're supposed to be running away, though.
Do you
I
want to
think it's
run
a
away, or do you
stage
want to quickly heal Ada?
Oh, I want
I
to
think-
quickly kill Ada.
Because
Quickly.
Ada goes down
'Cause
while we're running.
I don't want Ada to die.
Yeah, if Ada goes down while we're running, our running plan just gets put to a halt.
Boom. 6d4
Nice.
healing. Apply the healing to Ada. Ada gets some heals.
If anything, that healed me for how much HP I actually had.
Yep. You actually had 18 hit points left. Now you're up to 36. Makoto, now you can... you probably want to get out of here.
Now I can run.
Yeah, you probably want to run.
2, 3, 4.
No, move over here, move over here. We'll go this way. Because there's a lot of enemies that are going to block your pathway over here.
What way?
over,
Turn
to
to the door?
over to the left.
Yeah, over to the left. Because if you go right, you
5,
might be
10,
a victim to
20, 25,
AOEs.
Yeah, from
5, 10.
an Undead King who is very
his
pissed.
AoEs. His AoEs hurt.
So healing was 1 action, right? And then that was 2.
Yeah.
And so I have 1 more.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
There.
Oh.
Next.
Deirdre's moving to keep up with Willow. Sarah is finally going to listen to her wife and get out of here. And she's going to move over here and get up here by Aranel. Rat, the goblin with the mouth. What are you going to do? Going to piss off Graven some more?
Oh, right. That is so that means it's going to be really easy to freaking catch up with.
I have a question. Does it cost an action to de-summon? Or is that free?
To dismiss? Yes, it costs an action to dismiss.
All right, I'm going to dismiss Koala Pollock then. I was like, all right, thanks for your help, Cat. You're the best. Dismiss.
It flips you off as it returns to the floor.
And then for my
Very
last,
sassy.
then for a free action, Rat's going to look over to Graven and be like, hey,
Shut up.
Graven.
Everyone
Graven.
say shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone's screaming at the goblin to shut up.
Hey, Graven.
Shut up.
They call you a king, but you seem more like a prince to me. That's all I got.
Oh my fucking god, Rad. Like, if you keep this up, then you're going to be a freaking popsicle on the side.
I think he just.
What a good idea.
Listen. If you cast reflex spells, and like if we only get failures, like it turn a failure into success.
Why would you think he only has reflex spells? Why on earth would you think that's his only thing?
Mostly just because that's what he's been casting this entire time.
Okay,
He targeted you once with one.
I know exactly what Graven's going to do now.
And he targeted other people with reflex saves.
Yeah, because we
I
are
was about to say,
rogues.
Rad, just know that if you let it go downhill, you only have yourself to blame.
Listen, man, I only got 1 action. I got this.
Oh no.
Ultra is huge. Of course he's gonna target him with a reflex save. Like,
That's the goblin's turn, Ada. It's your
That's all
turn.
I got.
Your goblin friend apparently has a big mouth and is really, really stupid, pissing off an undead king.
I mean, like, unironically, I can't do much. I got 1 action, so my plan is to have him go after me as Rat, because I will slow everyone down, because I only got 1 action.
Funny thing is,
Thank you.
that puppy wheel is only
Thank
once
you,
per
witch,
round.
for giving me the perfect idea. I would love a goblin popsicle.
So, like, touch something wheel, drops my unnerved down to 0. Because for some reason, this is once per round, not once per fight or some shit like that. And that sustains the field for at least an extra bit. Let's go ahead and move down here. And, yes, I think he'll just play last action, just like keep up the movement.
Okay.
To just go right up to
Everyone's
there.
getting out of here except Rat for some weird reason.
I only got 1 action, bro.
For some weird reason, he decided, I'm going to piss off an undead king.
Yeah. Listen, my
Yeah,
thought
so you
process...
effectively just pissed off what could basically be equivalent of a pseudo god.
Yeah. Listen, my plan, I only got 1 action, and I'm obviously going to always be the slowest one, right?
Like, I was about to say,
if you get near Coldra, he can scoop you up.
Yes.
Yeah.
If anything, Ada's willing to go back there just to protect you.
Hell, if you get near Bastille, like, just stay there. Bastille will scoop you up. God's sake.
Yeah. I was planning on that. I was hoping on that.
Okay, the skull is going to chase after Coldra. Coldra,
Yeah?
time to bolt.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's just gonna no, I don't need that one. That can go over there as I delete it.
May I point out Graven seems really obsessed with Ira, so
Okay. Well, yeah, then he will scoop up Ira with one action. And then,
if anything, basically just act as a barricade, blocking Graven from getting to floor.
There's 30 feet, and then there's the other 10 for 40 feet. 2 actions movement.
Yep.
As he, because like Fleur hasn't moved at all. Does she have the ability to move?
Yes.
Okay, then he will set them down in front of him, telling them to run so that on their turn they can use their movement to get out.
Okay.
Wait, we can go through there? Oh, we can only go through over here, the back.
Oh yeah, I forgot. How tall is that?
Because this is a ledge.
How tall is that ledge? He might be able to jump it.
This Scald is running after Cauldra, hissing at
So
him.
you're tall enough to reach that.
This Scald is running after Cauldra. The Scald is going to also make the pursuit. But still, time to save your goblin friend from himself.
Yep, he's gonna scoop up Rat. Start moving. Let's see here. Yeah, which way is our actual way out before I move him anywhere?
Just
Like
right
once-
behind us.
Yeah, the
And
balcony.
yeah, he'll just go whichever direction, gets him closest to getting out with his 50 feet of movement total.
But he
Usually he
carries
has one
Rat with him.
Yep.
What happened to my goblin popsicle?
And meanwhile, I have a feeling like Ada would just yell from kind of like the other side of the corridor. Sorry for taking this long to go! It's like,
But
if anything,
Cauldra will-
it is all for a little bit of ring banter.
Cauldra will shout, "Everyone get out, I will go last."
He will cast Hypothermia on Aimee, which is a 6th rank spell.
That's- Oh my goodness gracious!
Rat, you're unfortunately outside of his range. So he's going to cast it on Aimee.
120 feet.
Aimee's behind a wall.
As
He
in
has
the wall.
no line of sight.
Targets one creature. It's 120-foot range.
Yeah, but he
Stare
has
at
no line
target
of
down.
sight.
Oh yeah, you stare a target down, chilling their very core. Yeah, that's a
There's a whole wall between Aimee and...
Okay,
Ah,
he moves in.
There we go. Now that's acceptable.
fuck.
Roll fortitude.
I am master at that. Doesn't even matter.
He moves
Wait,
in
it will
and
matter.
as hypothermia. That
Oh
is
my-
a failure. You
I was
just
about to say,
failed.
this
You
is why you
just
don't-
failed.
Listen, I'm going got kids
You-
always gamble.
Right, I
Always
was about to
gamble.
say,
Always
wow,
gamble.
luck is starting to come back to fight you.
8 cold
Hold on.
damage.
Do you have spell resistance?
No,
Okay, you don't have the reaction spell
I'm a
resistance thing?
runesmith. I'm a
I
runesmith.
wasn't sure if he got it or not. I haven't checked runesmith stuff.
Nah.
Because
Aimee
if you had the
takes
reaction resist
29
magic, you could have
cold
gotten
damage.
that +1 for 42.
Aimee takes 29 cold damage and is slowed 1 for 1 round.
Whoa.
Doesn't matter. I have stupid movement speed. As he gets hit by this, he goes, "That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. That's very cold. Oh, that's very cold. Oh, does anybody have any heating pads on them? Oh, that is so very cold.
We can worry about that later, I may.
You're not the one that got blasted by hypothermia."
The Skull Giant is going to smash through the pillars. He's going to smash through the pillars with his horns. With a 20 on the die, he smashes right through the pillar. The pillar is destroyed. This pillar shatters with bits and pieces of marble exploding everywhere. And Ira screams, "What the bleep?" Ira is running and she gets out. She's going to stay back here and wait for Kwai. Kwai! Ira takes Sarah's hand and drags her with her, and that is slowing her down, of course. And she says to Sarah, "You really know how to piss people off." And Sarah says,
She's saying that-
"That must be the nicest thing you've ever said to me in years." Deanna,
Then I have a feeling we're going to get along well together.
Deanna
Because I
runs
didn't have
up
the
and
exact
is
same-
next to Ira. Willow's running through and bashes people out of the way.
Well, they're negative. One in strength.
Koi is running. Here I am, Snowy. Okay, the Skull Champion is making pursuit.
Yeah, jeez, but yes, I have a feeling like after that, like
Blur.
probably nicest thing you said, kind of comment. It just chuckled a bit and said, "Well, hey, looks like that's something we have in common. Well, now let's go."
Why does Koi's token seem awfully small?
Probably because the map's so fucking big.
That Sculb is moving, making pursuit. The Sculbs are making pursuit. You just got hit with a whole lot of cold damage. What are you going to do?
I have no range option. Otherwise, I would have done it. But I got 2 actions. So what I'm going to do is skedaddle. As he is going to 5, 10. Excuse me. I gotta go. 5, 10. 15,
Excuse
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then he is gonna get out with 5, 10.
Also, Willow
15,
dismissed Iggy.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He is out.
Aime is out of here. Makoto.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Remember, retreat
yeah.
is always an option.
5, 10. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, there's numbers on the thing. How come I didn't see that before?
It's called Dragon Ruler.
Well, it wasn't there before.
Yeah, that module is always a little fucky wucky sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's
See,
why
now-
they
now it's not
added it
working.
in core in V13.
25.
But unfortunately, I'm not going to be updating to V13 until season 13.
Okay, that's all three actions.
Yep. Somebody pinched me that we're even thinking about season 13. I never imagined this campaign would be lasting this long. Deirdre is going to be running after Willow.
Yeah, but I was about to say, at the same time, Ambience got to join in with the most story-relevant race and background choices for the upcoming season.
Yeah, listen, man, I didn't realize RuneSmith is gonna be this huge.
Sarah.
I just wanted to play a silly little class. I wanted to smack people and blow them up. Turns out, wait a minute, consequences for playing a RuneSmith is real?
Sarah is going to run up here and meet up with her wife. Thank the gods. Rat, you and your big mouth.
Yeah.
You're being carried by an automaton right now.
Are we out?
You're in the hallway now.
Okay. So the exit is like where?
The exit is a long ways away.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm still gonna stay snugly on Bastille because I got 1 action.
Very good idea. That's probably the best idea you've had all day. And I mean all in-game day.
Okay,
Ada,
and
it's your turn.
I have an odd idea, but it depends. How tall all these kind of like things heal?
That is actually just a doorway
Oh,
with no door.
then like 30 to heal. Can we do 30 to heal?
Okay.
And if anything, Ada's actually going to position himself over healed just to make sure that everyone actually gets out in one piece, including Coldwa.
You leave before Coldra.
Deanna says, I really would love to come back here. I think there's
Coldwa left behind.
What?
Like no Coldwa left behind.
What did Coldra say?
Coldra said, not likely.
But I believe that was it for my
Ada's turn.
reaction.
Sculbs are making pursuit. And Deanna says, maybe when the Sculbs aren't here? Coldra.
For 4 fucking blue.
I mean, he's just gonna move and get behind them.
Okay, we got a bottleneck here. Everyone's trying to get out the same way.
Okay, are there other ways out? I don't think.
Well, these other doorways here seem to lead further into the dungeon. Yeah, they seem to lead further into the dungeon.
So yeah, we're mostly looking for a way out of here, not deeper into here.
But like since that didn't even take his full movement. His other actions will be to enter a daydream trance and to raise his shield finally with Paragon stance.
Okay. And
Just so
Sova's
that
turn.
those are
Sova's
at
going
the
to move
ready.
up here. And just as she does, it stops as she sees something here it looks really interesting. She sees something on the wall here that looks really interesting. It says, "Hey, Deanna, can you look at this?" Deanna
Get
looks
out!
at this.
Like, now's not the time for sightseeing.
Deanna looks at this and let's see here.
Like, unless it's the dang phylactery that'll kill the guy. Like, we need to get out.
1 second. She reads these hieroglyphics and it says, "This way in, cleanse your heart of sin, for the Lord of Rage will consume them and your heart therein." She reads the glyphics out loud and she says, "What could that mean? The Lord of Rage? Did I read that correctly?" And people can make a religion check to recall knowledge.
I got you.
Yeah.
26 from Rat, 36 from Makoto, 31 from Ada. Makoto knows, and Makoto is like, "Oh no, oh gods." But still, you think the Lord of Rage is referring to Croson.
Doubtful.
Very doubtful, but still is under the impression that it's Croson. Makoto, this is what you know. Siraj is often referred to as the Lord of Rage and Sins. Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
And
I relay the information to my fellow companions.
Deanna says, "Siraj." Oh, shit.
Okay,
Nobody-
that sounds really bad.
Nobody should open that door. The door he was trying to open, nobody should open it.
Wasn't planning to.
Aradel says,
Now please get out.
"What's the problem?" The Alvara Templar were very literal people, especially when it came to Mystimon. They considered demons or devils, and Siraj was a major player for them when it came to devils. Think about it. Lord of Rage and Sins? My money is on they actually locked a Siraj up in here. So unless you want to actually fight a legendary devil Mystimon, do not open that door. Thousands of years locked up in here. Not likely to be too happy if you let it out.
I cannot stress enough, we do not have time to talk.
Yeah, because at the moment, it's starting to seem more like they either die by the hands of, like, Graven, or we take our chances and hope that they end up fighting each other in a blind fury.
Please. For the
Did
love
you
of what
actually
anything
say
you
that,
might
Ada?
wish.
Because now Aradel's running in there.
No, please do not.
God!
She is going to die. We are leaving her. Let's be clear. We are not going back in there just to get everyone killed. So you will be seeing that NPC go bye-bye.
God fucking damn it.
Gulbs are making pursuit. Everyone's running out of here. We're going to end the encounter here. You are all getting out of here. Aradel is finally convinced that trying to let out Siraj is probably a really bad idea.
Yeah, like, I was about to say, like, if I had more HP, I would have 100% had Ada try to be the one to freaking get her back. Because I
Oops,
have
wrong one.
methods of just jumping the gun.
Wrong one. That's the
Plus,
one.
you are stupid fast as well. Don't you got 40 as well?
I have a movement speed of 30.
Oh, how do you have 30?
Isn't that just base movement speed?
Yeah, like, didn't you pick up Fleet and Elven speed? Oh, sorry.
You managed to escape from the dungeon and get out of Graven's grasp. And you hear him roaring behind you. I will have my revenge.
Shut it, you spooky bitch.
While we're running by, can Coulter make one more athletics check on the sword?
Oh my gosh.
Deanna says, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. That sword is literally built into the wall.
Oh,
I would still like to try.
Okay.
Listen, man.
Make an athletics check.
Listen, you can hope for a nat 20.
We're gonna re-roll that with a story point.
Shadow, you should probably
man.
shut your freaking mouth.
I was like, last
He rolls a natural 1 after Shadow says you better roll for a natural 20. And he turns it into a nat 20.
Best spin story point.
Okay.
I predicted it.
Uldra-
I predicted it.
Uldra
predicted
and
it.
Shadow get story points.
I predicted it. I told you. You can only get a nat 20, and I predicted it. I'm going. Listen, kids, always gamble away your life savings. If you know what they say about gambling, right? You always gamblers stop before they win.
Yes, I was about to say, if anything, I know that I'm probably the most vocal player at the table here, but what in the fuck, Shadow?
Listen, always go gambling, kids. Like, take this as a lesson. Whenever you think, oh, hey, I spent enough money, always go gambling. You know what they say about gamblers? They always quit before they're going to hit it big.
AG always go gambling.
Exactly.
Just freaking
Sell off your house.
23 hands away, like 23 blackjack hands away from becoming a millionaire type shenanigans.
Yeah.
We here at Mystimon Saga would like to inform you that we do not condone gambling.
Yes, we do. He doesn't speak for all of us.
And we do not condone kids gambling.
It's like
They already do. It's called Genshin Impact.
people have like little thousands of vowels.
Kids, ask your parents before you play Genshin Impact.
They won't.
Parents, lock your credit cards up.
Yes.
And just make sure that you're using English dub instead of Japanese, because otherwise Lisa's going to sound really fucking bad.
Okay. So, Caudra, you rip the sword out of the wall and take with it a large chunk of marble that is stuck to the end. So it looks more like a mace now.
Ah, yes, the magic item, the sword in the stone.
Wait, does this mean that we just pulled off a Jack Hornell?
Now,
Deanna says the Sword of the Stone story in Elvar Templar telling us it was a fictional story. It was a fictional story.
using his sword hammer, made of the same material as this hallway, he is going to, as they're running, bash it into the ceiling to try and close off the exit behind them.
Make a melee strike.
Which this is the actual reason he wanted to go last, was to try and like close off where they're being chased from.
Make a melee strike.
Wait, if we
Will
close
do.
it off, we can't go back in here.
I'm just gonna roll it as an unarmed attack for now.
You hit, but it's not enough to cave in the tunnel.
Worth a shot.
So, you all get out of this dungeon. Why do I keep moving that? I do not know. You all get out of this dungeon, and as soon as I open the right freaking window. So, what are you going to do? You probably want to return to town.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That would probably be a very good idea. Return to town.
Yeah, because I feel like we have owned all of our resources just trying to get up to this point, and the fact that most of us are really damaged in some capacity.
So, you just run back to town. You're just all running because you don't know if Graven is still making pursuit. You don't know if Graven is still behind you, so you just keep on running all the way back to town. I am clearing things that shouldn't be here. Okay, you all make it back to town, and you run into the Wilted Tree Tavern. Crystal's not here at the moment. And Deanna says, oh, right, Crystal went out to take care of an errand.
Just fought Graven.
It's more like we ran away from him for fear of our lives, but I guess you could technically call it fight. I tried to swing at him.
Yeah, it didn't quite work, did it? So, meanwhile, as you're all catching your breath, and you really are out of breath, you are all now catching your breath here. Meanwhile, Crystal steps into Zoe's vet clinic on the other side of town, and she says, I need your help with something, if you have the time. Zoe says, oh, of course. And Crystal pulls the blanket off this object that she's carrying, and to reveal a large light blue egg with red spots. Magvor laid this some time before, she was murdered by Zolgoth. She says as a tear falls from her eye, and she quickly wipes the tear away as she composes herself. As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem anywhere close to hatching, but maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion. Maybe it's still too soon. I don't know. I don't even know when precisely Magvor laid it. I just know I just found it a couple of weeks ago. I just wondered if you could take a look at it. Zoe looks it over, and she recalls, I believe Pivar eggs usually hatch within a couple of weeks being laid. So the fact that it's been at least a couple of weeks since you found it, and it still hasn't hatched, is highly unusual. She spends some time examining the egg, and it is healthy and I can't seem to find any sort of medical explanation for why it hasn't hatched yet. And she suddenly gets the idea to cast Detect Magic on it. I sense something magical about this egg that's different from what I would expect from a Pivar. But I don't know if that explains why it hasn't hatched. Crystal says, so you can't explain why it hasn't hatched? Thank you. And she picks up the egg and begins to leave. And she stops. Hey, what are your plans after the games? And Zoe says, well, I haven't really thought about it. And Crystal replies, I wondered, well, I'm not sure if you've heard, but I've been tapped to be the next headmaster of Almana Academy. However bad of an idea that will be, should Kyrene win her election, of course. And I wondered if you might consider coming to work for me at the academy as a veterinarian, or perhaps teach classes if you would like, not necessary. I'm sure there will be plenty of Mystimon in need of your care, especially with rowdy students around. Back when I went to the academy, there were always students dueling each other or just straight up having Mystimon battles, despite that being against the rules. And I saw how you helped Quois, Grizzless, and Hummer, and all the other Mystimon that we have, and you're good. Perhaps amongst the best we've seen. I would be honored if you would bring your talents and care to Almana Academy. She looks down at the egg in her hands as tears fall from her eyes. And Zoe says, I'm sorry about Magvor. And Crystal shakes her head. I don't hold Magvor's passing against anyone, not even Soma or anyone. Soma did everything that she could, and it was strictly Zolgoth who killed her. To tell you the truth, I didn't want to say anything to Soma, but there wasn't really anything she could have done. I'm forever grateful to her for doing everything she could, but I think that arrow might have pierced her heart. And Magvor always had a weak heart since the injury it took as a Pivar years ago that I nursed. That's when I met her, so I don't know, maybe I should tell Soma, but I didn't want her thinking that I blame her at all. I really don't. Even if you had been around, I doubt you could have done anything because of her heart. And she just begins to sob with the tears falling on the egg, and I wanted to do right by her baby. She left this egg for me for a reason, because she trusted me to take care of it, and I want to be worthy of that trust. It's what I can do for her now, so I'm worried. Why hasn't it hatched yet? And she's just sobbing as she sets the egg down and wipes her eyes. I'm sorry, that's the most emotion I've really shown anyone. I don't know anymore if I really blame Zolgoth. Yeah, he killed her, but tell you the truth, I think I feel sorry for him. Since learning the truth about his past, I think I'm starting to understand him and maybe feel some pity for him. If that makes sense. But before Zoe or anyone can respond, suddenly the egg starts to glow a pulsing red light and shake. And Crystal is staring at her, jaw dropped. And he continues to do this for a moment before it finally stops and is quiet again. And she looks up at Zoe. Mystimon eggs aren't supposed to do that, right? She asks, and Zoe says, no, what just happened is definitely not normal. I've never seen anything like it. I'm going to do some research on this. I'll be by later and let you know what I've found. You hold that egg close. Something tells me there's something special about it. And we are back with you guys at the tavern. What are you all doing?
Dying. Sleep.
Y'all want to go upstairs and take a sleep?
Before we go off,
If anything,
right?
just go ahead.
I was gonna say, Rat's gonna walk up to Ed and be like, "All right, you know what? You're right. I should have kept my mouth shut. This is the only thing. Yeah, this is the only way of apologizing you get."
Yeah. Mm.
Just don't make that mistake again.
I may pay the price.
Well,
Because
How is I may feeling? Feeling a little cold there?
at least whenever I do it, it isn't directly to anyone.
Listen, my plan was to be since my mind is all frazzled right now, I can't think straight. My plan was to try to essentially be a human meat shield for all of you guys. Well, goblin meat shield, but
Would
That's
you
not
allow?
Why else do you think I dove right in there with like was abandoned?
Would you allow us to die?
nah.
Then why do you expect the same?
Well, because my mind is all frazzled and I can't really think straight, then I can only move at so much speed. At the time, it just felt like that was the right call.
Then perhaps rely on the judgments of others until you trust your own.
And as I say, like if anything, then like while we were having that discussion, Ada would more likely start to make her way up in order to actually get some sleep and recover a bit. But before she fully heads up, she says, "Well, I can tell that you can't think straight. You always think left."
Ada, have a story point for that one.
You're lucky. You're lucky you got that cute face of yours. Otherwise, I would have slashed you. And he starts to walk up to a room.
Try me.
Okay. So
Don't try me.
everyone heads upstairs and heads up to take a rest. Take a long rest. You guys earned it. You guys have earned it. You have earned this long rest more than any other time. You have earned it.
I need
Take
to
a
get
long
rid of my
rest. And
unnerve.
now you can also level up to 13th level.
Yay!
So while you're doing that, Mikoto, you notice that Diana is really deep in thought, just sitting there at this table, and she's just really deep in thought about something. And some time ago, we're gonna fade out. Some time ago, as Grissian fell asleep, Crystal whispered to Diana, "I need to head out to take care of an errand. Could you stay and look after her while I'm gone?" And Diana replied, "Sure. Have you ever called Kyrene? I think she should be here." As they both turned towards the stairs, and Crystal laughed. "You can try, but that woman is stubborn." Diana laughed in return. "She's certainly that. And then, can we talk before you head out?" "Diana, I've really got to take care of this errand," says Crystal, seemingly trying to avoid the subject. Or perhaps avoid her. "Yeah, but when are we going to get another chance? Please, it's really important." "Are you avoiding me?" says Diana. And Crystal is taken off guard. "No, yeah, sorry. I'm just really, I don't know." As she turns away, there's been so much that I've wanted to say to you over the years since you left, and now that you're back right here in front of me, it's like my mind's gone blank. I don't know what to say or what I want to say. I want to be so angry with you for leaving or for not calling or writing, but here you are standing before me, and it's like all my anger just evaporated, and like we're back to how things were before you left. But it's really not the same, is it? Deanna shakes her head. No, and it will never be the same again. Because in the time I've been gone, I've grown, and so have you. And you've grown so much in the years since to think now you're leading your own organization and you've adopted 2 wonderful girls. You once were this clumsy, rambunctious hothead, and now you're so different. We are both very different people, but that's okay. Better even. And Crystal scoffed. How is that better? Deanna breathes deeply. Because I can now say something I should have told you a long time ago. As she approached her, then she stopped herself. But there will be plenty of time for that later. For now, there's something else I need to talk to you about. Is this something I should call in the hidden archives for? Crystal says. I need to take care of this errand. It's important too. Deanna, and she says, she stops her. Wait, I promise I will make time to hear you out. I know you said you need help, and I promise I'll listen to it, but just not right now. But soon. And I'll even have the investigators in the room to hear it too, if that's what you want. Deanna sighs. What is this so important errand? Crystal purses her lips and unsure of what to say. I don't know if you've heard, but Magvor, she's gone, as tears fall from her eyes. And Deanna's expression instantly changes in that moment as she embraces her. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. No, I'm sorry. I hadn't heard what happened. And Crystal wipes her eyes. Zolgoth, his goons, they shot an arrow at her and killed her. Gods, this is the most... I don't really show this much emotion. It's okay, Crystal. Let it all out. I'm so sorry. I know how close you were with her, says Deanna, but Crystal says, but she left behind an egg, and I've done everything I can to take care of it, but it's been weeks and it still hasn't hatched. I don't know if that's normal or what. I don't know nothing about Pivar eggs or Mystimon babies in general, as she's wiping her eyes, but there's a veterinarian in town for the games, and I was hoping to bring the egg to her to look at. Deanna nods. All right, I understand now. You should go do that. I just promise me you're not avoiding me. Though this would be a very elaborate way to avoid me. Crystal shakes her head. I promise I will make time for you. And with that, she's gone. As Deanna looks back at the room where Graziana is sleeping and then back to the stairs where Crystal's left, Deanna purses her lips. I need some air. As she starts heading down the stairs. Did I really almost just blurt out how I feel to her? Great job, Deanna. You really screwed that one up. This is neither the time or place for that. Then, when is the right time? She says to herself as she shakes her head. So, we fade back in the present time. Deanna is really deep in thought. And she looks over at Fleur, Sarah, and Aaron as they're talking and bickering amongst each other. And she says, family drama. But then, Sarah has good reason to be upset. Her wife was in danger. I would feel the same way if... Then she shakes her head. She doesn't even know that you're really... She hasn't even noticed that you've been watching Makoto. And then she shakes her head. I can't forget why I went out there. I'm here to right a mistake. My mistake. I failed to save Fleur. Thankfully, I helped save her. But maybe if I can make up for my mistakes that brought me here... And then she looks up and notices that you've been watching, and she blushes. Oh my God, I was doing it again, wasn't I? Sorry, I do that when I'm nervous, thinking aloud. She stammers. Forget I said anything, it's just nervous habit. Do you say anything, Makoto?
It's our little secret.
Do you want to mention anything about the mistake she mentioned?
What mistake did you make? Maybe I can help.
The Elvara culture really is fascinating. Those walls were full of religious scriptures, many of them similar to the old god scriptures. that sword in the wall that Gola took, that's of course a reference to a fascinating story from Elvar times. A fictional story, of course. There never really was a sword in any stone. She catches herself again. Sorry, another nervous habit. I blabber about history. I've made a lot of mistakes. Too many to count. Crystal thinks I'm this perfect girl who she used to date years ago, and she's the only one who makes 1,000 mistakes. Thinks herself the clumsy one and me the perfect one, but that's far from true. I've made just as many mistakes, to be honest. Only I've been good at covering for them and nobody really notices. She probably thinks I was the lead at the dig I was at, but I wasn't. I was far from it. I was an assistant to another assistant, and working on pottery and other stuff on the fringes of the actual dig. I was so far from the real action at the site that I often wondered why I was even there. So what would Crystal think of me if she knew the truth, or heard the real reason why I came here? I don't want her to hate me, but I'm afraid that's precisely what will happen, that she'll hate me, her oldest friend in the world. I feel like I've been lying to her, but now I have to tell her the truth. There's no way around it. She has to know what I've done. And she starts to sob and shakes her head and wipes her eyes. Sorry. And then she's quiet. Hey, Crystal mentioned this guy, I think. Zolgoth, I think she said. Do you happen to have any idea who that is by any chance? I gather he's some new villain you all are chasing, but besides Graven, of course. Kind of sounds like a little like the old days with the Tribunal, with Morpheus and Brasius. I've tried asking her, but she only said something about him being the same man as the Xenomancer, or rather, that's what the Tribunal called him. They were an interesting bunch, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Any idea who he is?
Do I know?
You have gathered over time that he is this villain that the Hidden Archives is chasing, and you saw a video crystal that he left behind that is a perfect way to describe exactly who he is.
Okay, then I relay that information to, what was her name? Diana?
Diana, yeah.
Diana.
Oh, that man sounds mad. You sure he's the same man as the Tribunal and I knew in the past as the Xenomancer? It makes...
Well, I'm not sure if he's the same. Maybe he's changed over the years.
It makes perfect sense now why Crystal is so worried about me being here. Why she seems to be trying to shut me out or even keep me at the tavern. She's trying to protect me. She shakes her head. It's a long story.
Sounds like she cares about you.
Maybe. I don't know. But you should probably head up and go to sleep.
You should too.
Maybe. I don't know if I can. So, what did everyone take for their level up?
We're supposed to do that right now? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't really have things to take. Mine were pretty straightforward.
There.
I don't know how to pick the rest of my stuff.
You increased nature to expert, Bakoto.
Yeah.
Aldering increased occultism to expert, but still increased deception to master.
But it says that I can also get a spell cast spell rank and slot.
Yeah.
And new language.
Yeah, you get new spells.
I don't know how to do that part.
I believe it's 7th rank spells now, right?
Yeah, it's 7th rank here.
So you get to pick some new spells. You get to pick a 7th rank spell. So to do that, Makoto, let's actually go to your sheet, Makoto. Let's go into your feats page and let's hit. You see Mystia casting with light underneath it and expert Mystia casting with water underneath it. You can click on light and water to expand them, and then you have these links to the light spell list and the water spell list. And then you can scroll down till you reach the 7th level spells. You can pick a spell from 7th level or 7th rank to add to your spells. And Bastille, what new spell is Bastille taking?
I'll need time to look through the spells since I have to compare and contrast both the darkness and spirit spell lists.
Okay. Ada, what new spell are you taking?
Okay then, and if I remember correctly, since this is the 7th one, it's 2 spells, or is it just 1?
I believe you learn 1, and then 14th you learn another.
Yeah, I thought it was odd levels you learned 2 for the new level, and evens you learned 1. Yeah, well in this case, I picked up the spell Volcanic Eruption.
Nice. Volcanic Eruption. You're going to cause a
Mostly
volcano
just-
to erupt.
I'm
It's
thinking
mostly just
Deity
some
Strike.
extra ways to deal fire damage, as well as potentially make them clumsy and slow down. Yeah, but yes, I thought that odd levels were 2 spells learned and evens were 1.
I believe you learn 1, and then you learn a second on the next level on 14th.
Yeah, as for the skill increase, went for Mythos, of course.
Yep, you increased Mythos. That sounds
So
good.
now it's actually trained.
What is the goblin taking?
Master in Thievery.
Master in Thievery. Any new abilities?
Yeah, I got this one. Also got access to a new ancestry feat. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize
Consult the spirits.
that. Where is
Nice.
it?
Yeah, you do get a new ancestry feat. Everyone does. Consult the spirits. That's a very long one.
Yeah.
Still looking for the ancestry feats for Coldra, but the one I got for Bastille is Astral Blink.
Astral Blink. You've attuned your core to allow you to phase in and out of the astral plane. Oh no. Allowing you to teleport periodically. Okay.
So he gets Translocate that he can cast once per hour for free. And then also all of his stride actions are now considered teleportation. So he cannot be stopped when striding.
Alright.
So, you know, if the nightmare of a 10-foot tall robot striding towards you wasn't enough, now it is also doing the horror movie scene of teleporting parts of that distance towards you.
But it is effectively pulling off a Jason.
That doesn't sound like a very good idea.
What do I do after I pick the spell?
You can drag it onto your sheet, onto 7th rank,
Mm,
onto your spellcasting tab.
it's not letting me do that.
Oh, that's your spell.
It's letting me highlight it.
Okay, what spell do you want to add?
Deity Strike.
Deity Strike?
Yeah, it's the light spell.
There we go. I just added it for you.
Oh, thanks. Now I have to pick a language.
Doesn't look like you have a language to pick.
It says here, select a new language and gain a skill increase from intelligent boost.
Remember that
Where is that?
When you scroll up on the comments here of where it tells you everybody's leveled up,
Huh?
it whispered to me what to do.
Yeah, but the thing is, it also did that with me, but my intelligence didn't change at all, and I didn't get an extra
Yeah,
benefit.
You only pick a new language if your intelligence modifier increases.
Well, nothing increased.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're not 15th level yet.
Okay. Then it shouldn't say that. It should say that once I get to level 15. That's confusing.
Yeah, that's that module for you.
Okay. All done.
I
Oh,
have this
damn.
on May.
Nice.
Venge Ally.
Yeah,
Your fortune effect.
and thankfully, with the 13th level ancestry feed, I finally decided to pick up Nimble Elf so that I could actually have faster movement.
Join me, sister, in the 40 movement speed.
Oh,
But
It's
as
so
I'm
fast.
pretty sure that we don't even share the same type of blood.
that is
I
going to be
mean,
bad.
I mean, outside of game, as in like, join me, my brethren. Join me in being a fast in the battlefield.
I was about to say, I've already partially got that covered by just using a very free blazing dive to just dive in up to 60 feet.
So,
me.
I would imagine that the next morning, Aimee is maybe strolling through the forest. What is Aimee doing this morning?
Oh, he is probably very interested in going back into like the ruin, the temple, the ruin.
Okay.
But he knows that like it's probably we should like he wants to check out the outskirts to see if there's like anything there.
Okay.
Make sure
So-
it's safe because he wants to study stuff there.
Okay. So as you get to about just inside the tree line, you notice something that makes your blood run cold and makes you go like, you think you should probably go get the others, because you find 3 dead bodies lying on the forest floor. They do not appear to have been killed by skulls or anything else that you can identify. These bodies all look shriveled and dried, and their skin gray and leathery and taut. Their eye sockets are wide open and sunken, and their faces are frozen in a sense of fear and panic. A heavy, sweet, and putrid scent wafts in the air, along with a hint of acidity, like citrus. They may appear to like mummies, but you also know, the Fae have never practiced mummification. But as you look closer and examine more closely, these bodies appear fresh. And then Deanna comes up just behind you and it's like, hey, what are you doing? And as her eyes fall upon the bodies, she screams and backs away in utter terror.
What?
But
I didn't do this. I swear.
Perception check. Make a perception check.
I got you. There, he's just gonna say, I didn't do this. I was just walking, okay?
She collapses beside a tree, saying over and over to herself as she's clutching her head, I did this. This is my fault. This is my fault. It followed me. It must have followed me. And she is shaking her head. What do you do?
What do you mean they followed you? What? Huh?
She is... I'm sorry. I didn't know. I had no idea. I had no idea why you responded to me. I just did. How could I possibly know it was trapped inside? She is in complete and total shock.
Okay.
You can make a diplomacy check or a medicine check to try to calm her down. You could also try to take her away from this site.
Hold on. I think I have a feat for this.
Okay.
Let me double check something. Nope, unfortunately.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Yeah, no, that man is not a talker. He has nothing in diplomacy. He has nothing in medicine. He's just like, let's just get out of here. You're clearly under some sort of duress. It's if only I had someone with me to come here and check the bodies. Let's go to our strange acquaintances. The what are they called? The
hidden archives.
Yes. I was going to come up with the found stars or something stupid like that.
Okay, you can do that if you want.
Yeah, he's going to say, I don't know what their names are. I never really got him, but I think they're called like the Finding Library, something like that. Anyways, let's go. Let's go to them. Maybe they might know something about this.
You take her and you take her back to the tavern, and as you take her away from that site and back to the tavern, at the archaeological site I was assigned to, we found an ancient buried tomb, perhaps the most important discovery in history, but the door was sealed. No one could open it. I was assigned much further away to like the perimeter around the site. I was never allowed too much closer, but I guess my work impressed the head of the dig, and eventually I worked my way up to the main team about 2 months ago. But when I was finally allowed to see the site, when I was finally allowed to examine the door myself, something just happened. The door suddenly started shaking and moving, and there were all these lights that all happened as soon as I stepped closer toward the door. You all would remember that something similar happened with Soma at another ruin site in Almana. And that's when you at first found out that she was the Guardian of Wind.
Asking, like, he's gonna have like a stupid like grin, like, so he's gonna explain what happened with Soma at the same like ruin.
Okay.
So anything like that?
Yeah,
that happened to you?
That's exactly what happened. And
that
night, that's when it all happened. no one went inside just yet. We were preparing to enter the following morning, but that night, suddenly, as I was asleep, I was woken up by screams. So many screams, so much death. Everyone all dead, exactly like that. And that's when I saw it. It was only for a brief moment, a brief flash of something glowing a sickly green. That's all I saw, I swear. I have no idea what it was, but there was a Mystimon. It's no Mystimon I've ever heard of or seen before, that's for certain. And she is crying uncontrollably. Why? It obviously followed me here, but why? Why would it follow me all the way from Northern Almana? Do you want to ask her anything?
Yeah. I mean, just gonna think for a bit, and she's like, wait a minute. Something followed you from all the way over there to here, and it was green, and it... What? Do you have any more information you could give us, like the location this ruin was, or anything else?
I'm really not supposed to say. The Magi Guard have the site locked down now. Though I admit returning there might be best to learn more about whatever this thing is. Getting there will be impossible right now. Not unless you have some political connections, and I think Crystal's likely burned up all the political capital she has with the Magi Guard. I assume that's why she tries to avoid them as much as possible. Unless she's pissed them off in some other ways I'm not aware of. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. It's a long story. Actually, a lot of long stories. As you can imagine, I've known her for years, been through a lot together. The sites in Kings Valley in Northern Almana, you wouldn't have heard of it, I can assure you. No matter how many archaeological journals you may have read, there's been no reporting on it at all. The Magi Guard do not want anyone to know of it, I think. I think because of Kyrene, to be honest.
Is there any checks to see if we can get a hint of an idea of why that stuff might be super guarded?
You could make me a society check. We'll call it a society check. Rat can make this check. Aimee has not met Kyrene though.
Okay.
So, and Mikoto hasn't met Kyrene either. But Kyrene's... this is probably something that people may have heard about from, whispers, or, talk, gossip. People gossip a lot.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how this rolls.
So...
That's an 18.
People can make a society check. A 41 from Rat.
I don't think people need to.
Yeah. Ada, you also have a good idea. You
Let's go.
There's just one battle.
You've heard of Kyrene's prophecies, and Deanna says, "Yeah, you know her, don't you? You know Kyrene. Then you know her penchant for prophecies. How well known she is. Obviously, her prophecies get the rounds. Let's just say, if anyone knew that site, what site I've been working on, there would be widespread panic because of her prophecies." And she leans in closer, making double sure that no one in this tavern is listening. The Blood Tomb, a 3-sided silver pyramid. It's been buried for gods know how long in the Almanan Desert, and now it's been uncovered. And then her expression turns to guilt. Now it's been opened. You've heard of the Blood Tomb from the prophecy, and you know that the Blood Tomb being found and opened means bad things are coming. Probably even worse than Graven.
Is that 4 or 5 big bad guys we have to worry about now? 6? I don't know.
I merely lost count.
Yeah, there's a lot of... What? At this point, it's why are we the ones that have to solve all of these problems? Can't we just delegate this to a B team while we focus on other things? At this point,
another
it's
campaign?
The B team, they just figure out this Like my dog here is gone. It's gone. You guys find it. Well, seems like we got to talk to Boss Lady about this. Seems like she ain't gonna. She might be a little bit mad at us for letting her know about this, but
Deanna scoffs. If she's going to be mad at anyone, she's going to be mad at me. It was me who that thing followed. I don't know what that thing is.
I mean, he shrugs. Oh, there's only two things: is either you're cursed, or
well, great. Thanks.
Guardian.
That really makes me feel better.
Can I roll a spirit lore on her to see if she is cursed?
Sure, go ahead.
Do not worry. Chances of you being cursed are unlikely, since others were the ones killed.
You don't think that she's cursed, but you do think she's the guardian of water.
Oh, yeah. Now that I think about it, and then he explains exactly what happens with Soma, and then he explains, she's like, hey, so all of that happened to you, right? Just to double check.
Yeah.
Yes, you might be a guardian.
I don't know about that, but
that's the case. Stick around us. It's for your own safety. There's a dude out there. I don't know his story.
I already know about this Zolgoth guy. I think I may know him, and I think he may have actually already tried to kill me in the past.
Oh, okay. So you guys are friends.
She looks at you really weirdly.
That's what you call friends.
Sure. We'll go with that.
It was sarcasm. Don't you guys understand that?
If you want to learn anything about the Blood Tomb, this is going to be something that you can't make a recall knowledge check about this. So little is known about the Blood Tomb, and Deanna explains this to you. So little is known about it that you can't recall anything about it.
Yeah, I mean,
so it will take a trip to the library and a research activity.
Yeah, I mean, he's just gonna instantly pull out a notebook. His eyes sparkles a bit, and she goes, "So tell me everything you know about this Blood Tomb. Does it have anything to do with the Eldritch and anything like that at all? Please,
and she's
please."
Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Come on.
I do know. There's one thing I do know. I did manage to take the notes from the team, and I did manage to bring those with me before the Magi Guard locked the place down. And I think we need to get back down into that dungeon, into those catacombs, because I think there's something down there that can help us.
Oh, that is perfect, but we definitely should not open that door that someone read out, because if we open that door...
To be continued next time on Mystimon Saga Hidden Archives. If you enjoyed today's show, how about you do us a favor and drop us a like and a comment, and maybe consider subscribing. We would also love for you to join our community of both Pathfinder 2e lovers and Mystimon Saga fans on our Discord. Catch our next episode live in 2 weeks on Thursday, or catch us on our podcast whenever it launches this summer. Thank you, and we will see you next time.
Also, don't forget about the moral of this session. Always go gambling. Always go gambling. No. Always go gambling.
No. This has been a production of Mystimon Saga Studios. Mystimon Saga is copyrighted 1995 to 2025 by Seth R. Mitchell and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike. The theme music used in this production is Shattered Glass by CJBeards. It is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution. Ambience and other music used in this production was provided by Tabletop Audio and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Non-Derivatives. Pathfinder 2nd Edition role-playing game is written and distributed by Paizo. If you would like to learn more about Mystimon Saga, visit world.mystimonsaga.com.